So a lot of people like they've been wondering about me of why I don't really play that much newer games. Like they go around, they ask me, "Hey, what games do you play?" And I point out to them that I play games mostly on my PS2 or my PSP or Game Boy. And they always ask me, "Well, why don't you want to play newer games?" So that made me think I should probably give these newer games a shot. You know, maybe like I'm in like a different mindset, to which, me personally, I think that older games were superior. So I tried giving new games a shot. And it was true. I was at, excited for a few like games that were coming out. But they've all turned out to be huge letdowns. And I'll explain what I mean here. So, so one game I was truly like excited for so much that I pre-ordered it was the Callisto Protocol. And that game kind of made me like get off new games entirely because it's just when I playing that game, it like solidified all my thoughts about these modern like devs that they just don't know what they're doing. I, I play like older games like Burnout 3 on like the PS2, and it's like a night and day difference between Burnout 3 and the Callisto Protocol. Because in Burnout 3, all you do is you race and you crash into cars. But it's a lot better because there's a lot of cars to unlock and a lot of different tracks you can play in. It's got a bunch of different challenges, but with the Callisto Protocol, like it's just very linear. It holds your hand a lot. The combat's not very good. You know, you know what you do? Like the combat is literally just you hold the stick left, then you hold the stick right. That's how you dodge the enemy, and then you press RT a bunch of times to hit. Like I got bored of the combat very quickly. And when it released on PC, it was very broken. It did not work correctly. It was all stuttering. It still kind of stutters to this day. They still haven't really fixed it that much. And it was lacking in content too. Like the devs nowadays, they do not finish their games before they release them. It actually had my suspicions like doubly confirmed. Like they're intentionally making games easier so that it's like more like accessible or something. That's just not really that fun. The game I was playing just yesterday actually, it was in this like a Discord call. I just decided to download it like as a joke. But it was like the new Saints Row 2022. What you do in fucking Saints Row 2022 is fucking you can enable like options in the accessibility settings, and it literally plays the game for you. Like it aims for you, and all you have to do is just click to shoot all the enemies. That's not really that great of a design. So, and before all that, I was playing other like I before I was mostly playing new releases on Game Pass. The only like new game that came out recently that I actually liked was Hi-Fi Rush. That was only because it felt like all the older PS2 games I was already playing. Because back in the PS2 days, I say PS2 is the best-selling vibe. I was mostly playing Xbox too, and like PS2 and Xbox, a lot of the devs they took more like risks. Like they actually wanted to do different things. Because back then you couldn't just like update the game. Well, you could on Xbox, but not on PS2. You couldn't just update the game. Like you had to finish the game before you put it out, and they took more risks because games were a lot cheaper to make. And the devs were actually good. I was playing this one really like unique game. It's called Under the Skin, and you play as an alien. And what you do is you take over people's bodies and you try and get as much coins as possible before the time runs out. And then there's another mode where you get as more coins than the other alien. And you just take over these different people. And you go shoot around, you shoot people. And when you shoot them, they drop coins and then you pick it up. And when you run out, you'll be in your like alien form and you have to take over another person before they catch you. It's really unique. Another unique game I was playing was Whiplash. You play as a weasel and you whip around like a circular rabbit. And you go around, you try and escape the animal testing labs. And it's like you don't really get that much concepts for like these modern devs anymore. And I know what some people say, like, oh, why don't you try indie games? Like, indie games are much better than the AAA. It's like, no, they're not. Most indie games are either like 2D, like RPGs, or like roguelikes, like procedurally generated fucking garbage levels. And most of them are made by like blue-haired people, so they have like woke, like politics, which is true with AAA too. Which I don't have a problem with, like, you know, like gays or blacks in games, because you know I'm gay, but it's really frustrating, like see it like shoehorned into games without much thought into it at all. And another thing I was noticing with these modern like games is that they're really like just the same, especially the UI design. Ever since Destiny, all the modern games UIs, they just mimic Destiny. Uh, I'll try and pull up what I mean here. Like, if I can like find it, I'm try looking for it. Cause it's like really flat menus with like a cursor, and you're just selecting it. I have it pulled up here. I can show you real quick. I don't need to disable the background for this, but you can see here. It's all flat. Everything's flat. It's got like squares and flatness. Let's go to like I don't know, like let's go Hogwarts Legacy. That's a new game that everyone's going around. Inventory. And you can see right here too, it's just flat, bunch of squares, like RB. And some of these like UI looks like mobile games. I go to Modern Warfare 2 UI, and you can see like it's all like message of the day. It's got the in-game store. It's really not that great. There's probably more pictures in this like article here. You can see here, it's got store challenges. You gotta complete the battle pass and get more credits for the in-game shop. They're like, look at this. They make it so confusing too. Like it used to be just simple, and if not simple, it's stylized. They make it harder for you to actually like play the game. Here, let me go back here. So I don't really have any more thoughts other than like, I hate like accessibility. Like I wish games were like harder. One game I was enjoying today, I actually like playing was Alice Madness Returns and like the Dishwasher Vampire Spy. Those are two like really great games. So maybe later I'll make a video saying like the top games that like older games that aged really well, because there's a lot of gems out there that people are missing out on, and you can like download them on like an emulator and just play them. Like you don't even have to pay for them. I don't pay for any of my games. I get them all for free. Like you can go on like I'll show you here. Let's go to Infinity Game Mods. You can come on this website if you're like in America. You come in this website, you get like complete libraries just for $200, and you get like thousands of games. Like here's what I did. I did this here. It's called the Ultimate PS2 for that $269. And the game list here, it comes with all of these games. All of these like these are great games too. This is what I bought right here. All of these games just loaded up on the console. And I highly recommend this shop too. Their console was clean. It came with a bunch of stuff. It comes with an HDMI adapter, like so you can use it on a modern television. And the UI, since it's the PS2, so it's kind of confusing since it wasn't made for that. But if you can get past that, it's super like worth it. Anyway, later on I might make a video saying like the top games that aged well. There is like a lot. I'll list God Hand. That's a really good game that aged well. But anyway, I'll stop rambling here then.